Welcome back to my channel, and today we will be discussing this iconic show known as Degrassi. Maybe even called as Degrassi? No, it's definitely known as Degrassi. So we're going to be doing some honorable mentions. So first we're going to mention is Elliot. I really liked her character because I felt like she was very relatable to teens who are going through the same things as she. I could say she was realistic. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't going through things that she was going through, so I don't know. What else? What could you say? What else? Oh, I also felt like they did really good writing when it came down to her character, too. And I feel like she had, like, a very strong storyline. And like I said, I felt like she was very relatable to teens that were going through the same thing that she was. My next character is Kendra. I really liked her character. Definitely an 8 out of 10 for her character. I really liked her. I thought her and Toby were cute. They gave me like very first love vibes, very puppy love vibes. It would be so cute. But then I also heard that the reason why they like pulled her out was because they were like talking about like certain things. Like it was basically supposed to be a storyline about her and Toby basically having sex, but it was like scrapped because she got pulled out of the show by her mom. But it didn't really make any sense because like I feel like it's a rumor because it doesn't make any sense because the show wasn't really based on realistic things teens go through, and some teens do have sex, so that would have made no sense. I personally wouldn't believe it was a rumor. Also, for Ellie's character, I would say I'd give her a 6 out of 10 because I didn't really like how she was constantly chasing Craig around and Craig didn't even like her like that. It was just really annoying. I also did not like her and Craig together because they were really because they weren't good for each other, you know? And I feel like they were very forced. So, like I said, 6 out of 10 for Ellie, 8 out of 10 for Kendra. The next character we're going to talk about is definitely Hazel. I loved Hazel's character, 10 out of 10 character. Her storylines were actually really strong when she did get storylines. I'm definitely going to give her a 10 out of 10. I loved her character. One of my favorites, definitely. She deserved better. Because the thing is, like, when they would give her storylines, she actually had good, strong storylines and everything. But for some reason, they always put her in the back, which made me sad. And I feel like she was a very underrated character, and I just love her character so much. Like, I love Hazel so much. One of my top favorites, 10 out of 10. Next is Sean. I did not like Sean's, like, character in the beginning, but then he matured and everything, and he definitely did become one of my favorite characters, so I'm definitely going to say 10 out of 10 for him. Toby, I really liked Toby's character. He deserved better storylines, and when he did get storylines, they were actually strong, and they were very, like, good storylines, and stories that I would actually want to watch, so I gave him a 10 out of 10. However, that whole Liberty thing was weird. I mean, I understand people grieve and stuff like that, but did you really have to do that? That's just plain nasty to me. But he's still a 10 out of 10. Then is Terry, 10 out of 10. She deserves so much better, and I just did not like what they did to her character. Like, yes, the storyline was very important, but it was like, did you really need to put her ass in a coma? Like, why? Like, Terry deserves so much better. I love her character. Like, she deserves so much better. Next is Ashley. Annoying. Just annoying. Like, in the beginning, I understood what she was going through, but then after a while, she just became annoying. Jimmy, I'm gonna give his character a 10 out of 10 because there was, like, nothing wrong that his character did. Can't really point out a lot of times where he did bad things. It was like he was this perfect character. Like, if someone needed help, he would give it. If something happened, he would fix it. He was like just one of those characters. So he's definitely a 10 out of 10. Then there is Liberty. I love her character, 10 out of 10. One of my favorites. Then there's Manny. I don't know if I should give her a 10 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. Because she got on my nerves sometimes. Because all the hoeing around she used to do. No offense. But it's like constantly chasing men who literally was dating somebody else. Like, I put the blame on both of them equally because he should have been loyal and she should have been a decent person and not been I don't say homeworker because, like, for me, I don't believe a man can, like, I don't believe a man can, like, how can I say it? I don't know what to say. I personally don't believe that No, not a man, a woman. I don't believe a woman can steal a man away. I believe that a man is willingly a participant of it, and it shows that he's not the one for you. So yes, I give them equally the blame for the show. I give the blame because she should not try to like be with someone who's taken, and he should have the decency and respect to not cheat on his significant other. So no, I'm not gonna let one go free and let the other one fly by. They're both equally taking responsibility. Dennis Page, why do you have that thing anywhere where you have characters they have to go through, how do I say, her character, only way she became a better person was for her to literally get assaulted, so I don't know why y'all did that. Made no sense to me. But she did become better, so I give her a 10 out of 10 for that. Also, like I said, next is JT. JT is a 10 out of 10. I love his character. He was so cute and so adorable, and he actually did grow up to be like really good and everything, and he was like a really exceptional father, so I'll give him that. And then there is Spinner. Spinner was something else, but what I will say is that he did mature as a character, and I enjoyed that about him. So that's one thing I will say. He did mature as a character, and I did enjoy that. Another thing I want to say about the whole Manny thing was that, like I said, I didn't know how to word it because I didn't want to say a man can't what was I gonna say? I didn't want to say a man can't like be taken away or whatever. But what I mean by that, I don't know how to put it in words because like the words weren't coming out. But what I was trying to say is that it's a man's choice. Like if he wants to cheat, he will cheat. If he wants to stay and be faithful, he will be faithful. Same thing for a woman. If she wants to stay and be faithful, she'll be faithful. If she wants, she will cheat. It's just about accountability and respect. Like for his part, respecting his significant other, and for the other person's part is respecting themselves and not going after someone who literally has chosen to date someone else or marry someone else. It's just respecting. So before y'all keep coming after me, watch the full video to understand what I'm saying. I just could not think properly at that point, and I did not know what to say. What else? There were some other characters, but I could not remember them out of my head. And for me, if I don't care to remember a character out of my head, they weren't that important to begin with. I'm gonna check my notes for anything else. No, that was all of it. So, wait, no, there was another character I forgot to mention, Rick. Rick is a 0 out of 0. He was a horrible person, and he should not have been invited back to the school. He should have just taken an opportunity to just go away. Another character I'm going to talk about is Marco. I actually really liked Marco, and I felt like Marco was a very important character, and I felt like he added diversity to the show and everything. I would definitely give him a 10 out of 10 because he was a character that deserved better and was constantly doing, how do I say, not doing anything, but I was trying to say he was constantly, no, I wasn't going to say doing, I was saying deserves. He deserved better, that I meant to say. He was a character who constantly deserved better, and he was constantly getting wronged and everything, and his character was just treated terribly, honestly. And next is Craig. I liked Craig's character in the beginning because I felt like he deserved better, and he should have been not put through that. But then after that, he just started being this really terrible person during the show, and it was this man had no morals and no respect. Like I said, for Craig's character, I actually did really like his character in the beginning, and I really felt bad for him because nobody should be put through that, especially not someone young as his age and everything. And in my head, his storyline was very heartbreaking and everything. But after a while, his character just didn't really do much. It was just him being a player, and it just got old real quickly, and it just like did not make me like his character anymore. So I would rate his character a 6 out of 10, and Marco's character a 10 out of 10, if I didn't say that already. Now we're going to talk about Emma's character. I honestly am very I don't know what it is. Indifferent. I'm very indifferent with Emma's character, honestly, because I understand that she has a good heart and she's trying to do what's right, but at some point she's just very annoying, and I feel like she just needs to mind her business. So I just gonna give her character a 5 out of 10. However, I'm not gonna lie, she did have very strong storylines, so I'll give that to her, but she was annoying. But her character did have a strong heart, and she seemed to, I don't even know what to say about her character at this point, but she did have her heart was in a good place. That's what I'll say. But she was annoying, not gonna lie. And that's literally what I have to say about her character. 5 out of 10.